Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. Today I'll be making a cape top. This is actually my first time of making this kind of top, and I will be telling you everything that I know, and I hope that the method I'm going to use for this top will be the best because I don't know. I'll show you how to cut, to sew, and once I'm done, I'm going to be trying it on for you to see, and if there's any corrections or probably any ideas different from mine as regards this tutorial, ensure you drop in the comment section below. And maybe if you feel you should make yours as well, ensure you tag me on Instagram, Tidy Fashion. Let me know. You can send me pictures. Let's learn together. This is our year, okay? So if you're interested, let's get started. Okay, so this is the pattern I'll be using, and it's the back pattern. So I'll be using only this back pattern and not the front pattern. And if you do not know how to draft a basic bodice block, please, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. Ensure you watch the video. Okay, now I'll be adding paper to the side because I really need to work on the side. That's the purpose for this tutorial. So now I have added the paper, can you see? And I have also extended the line. This is my chest line. My chest line, I've extended it. Okay. Then I have my hip line as well. See, I've extended it outward, and the hip line also. And this is my waist line. I don't need to do this anyway. Okay, so right now I'm going to measure from my the center back. Please ignore this line, okay? So this is where my center back starts from and not the red line. Okay, so now from here to this point is my round bust divided by 4. So I'm going to divide this measurement by 4, and I'm going to place the value on this line. Okay, I hope you understand. Your round bust divided by 4 that you already have on your basic bodice, you divide it by 4. So right now I'm going to place my tape and measure and divide, just fold over like so and get the midpoint. Then once you do this, just place your finger and fold again. So this is the quarter of what you have. Okay, so now just lift the measurement and place it on the line like so. Okay, so now this is it. Now from here, just measure what you have and add 1 inch to it and place on the hip line. So what you have here, add 1 inch to it. Okay, now if you are making a long gown, just add 3 inches to the value that you have. Okay, so now I'm going to be adding 1 inch to the value I have on the chest line and placing it on this same hip line. But if you are making a long gown, please, at the hem line of your long gown, ensure you add 3 inches to it instead of 1 inch. Okay, so now I have this, now I have this. Okay, so all I need to do is to connect the points with a straight line. Okay, so I have my straight line here. So this is my new side seam. All right, so now I need to extend this line up. Okay, just follow the same line. Place your ruler and just follow the same line upward. Okay, don't bend it. Just, you know, it's not a straight line actually, so just follow it, place it like that and extend the line upward like so. So now I've extended it. I need to also, okay, so now this is what we have. And I think the next thing for me is to, you know, place a little paper on the shoulder line, because I need to work on that part as well. Okay, so now from here, from the shoulder, just the rest of your shoulder, can you see the shoulder line? Divide it into two to get the midpoint. Okay, now this is the midpoint here. So right now I'll go to the shoulder tip. On the shoulder tip, I will go up from the shoulder tip line, I'll go up by 1/4 inch. Okay, so now this is what I have. So this is my shoulder, this is the 1/4 inch. Okay, so and from the midpoint here, I'm going to place my ruler like so, and draw a line to meet the line that you already have there. Can you see? So, and this is what I have. I hope you can see it. Okay, so now from this point I'm going to come in. Okay, from the intersecting point I'm going to come in by 2 1/4, 2.25 inches. Okay, then you draw your curve to the chest line. Okay, so now drawing your curve, it's it depends on the curve, the kind of curve ruler that you have. So you need to use your discretion at this point to be able to get a smooth curve. Okay, because I had to struggle to have a very smooth curve around this part. Okay, so I'm just trying everything I could just to ensure I have, you know, a smooth curve line here. Okay, so just do all you can to ensure you have a very smooth one. All right, so I wasn't really okay with what I had, so I had to use my hand to redraw the curve. Okay, so the idea is ensure that you have a nice looking curve, all right, that won't be poking out after you are done sewing. Okay, can you see? So the curve can actually, you know, come from the mid armhole, or you can then you raise it up a little, or you can even bring it down and make sure it touches the tip, the shoulder tip. So either ways is fine. Is fine. Just ensure you have a smooth curve, so you can draw your curve, you know, anyhow that you want. Just ensure that the mid point of the shoulder and the tip, you know, remain as your guide in a way. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, so I hope you understand, and at this point you can decide to, you know, make your curve line touch the shoulder tip like I said, or you raise it a little. Okay, it is not compulsory that it has to really touch the 1/4 inch. Okay, so that 1/4 inch is like a guide for you. Okay, so this is all we have to do on this pattern. So the next thing is to cut out the pattern. Okay, okay, so this is what I have. Can you see now? So Now I have I think a nice looking curve around here. It's not bad at all. Okay, so if you're not really okay with it, you can just trim out a little, or you know, leave it this way. It's not bad at all. All right, so okay, so now I'm going to be measuring, you know, where I want my armhole to start from. Okay, so now I have 13 inches, so you can just determine that on your body. Place your tape in the middle of your back neck and bring it down to wherever you want your armhole to start from. So mine is 13 and I just marked it, as you can see. So now I'm going to measure 7.5 plus half an inch. My bicep measurement is 15 and divided by 2 is 7.5 plus half an inch is allowance. So now this is what I have. Right now I have my fabric laid in bias. Okay, and now I just placed it, as you can see. So ensure you place it well so that you can have at least half an inch seam allowance. Now I'm going to bring down the neck by 1 inch more. Okay, and I'm going to, for the width, I'm going to also add 1 inch. So now I have 4 inches as the width and the depth is 2 inches. So this is the back neck line. Okay, so you can bring it down maybe more, it depends on you. Okay, so all right, this is what I have. Can you see? So now this is my new back neck and I'm going to come up here from the hip line. I will come up by 2 inches, and with the help of my curve I will blend it. Okay, then on my fabric I will come down by 3/4 of an inch on the center back. Okay, the folded line, the folded parts there. So just come down by 3/4 of an inch. So once you are done doing that, then you begin to cut. Okay, so now I am cutting, can you see? And like so. Okay, so for the neck I will also cut like so, leaving like 1/8 of an inch as the sewing allowance on the neck and half an inch by the side. Okay, and then you mark your armhole points. Okay, so now I have cut out the other piece. Okay, so right now I have 2 panels, one for the back and one for the front. All right, this is the back. I use the same pattern paper to cut it, so I'm going to be cutting, having a new neckline at the front. I will bring it down by 2 inches. You know, the neck is 4 inches by 2, so now I have 4 inches by 4 as the neckline, or as desired you can bring it down, you know, depends on what you want actually. Okay, so now I'm cutting the neckline. Can you see? So right now this is where my armhole is. Can you see? So now I'm going to be notching. This is important that you notch so that you won't, you know, sew or close up that line by the time you are sewing on your machine. Okay, so this is what we have now. This is the 2 lines, the 2 panels, sorry. So for this front now, this is my front panel. I'll come in at the middle of my armhole. I'll come in by half. Can you see I came in by half and I'm redrawing it? Okay, I feel the armhole for the front should be a bit deeper than the back. Okay, the back will remain as it is, but the front should come in about with about half an inch or 1 inch. 1 inch is not bad at all, but here I came in by half an inch. So this is what I have. So right now I'm joining. I will just bring the shoulder tips together this way and sew. And as you are sewing, okay, make sure you don't close up the armhole area. Okay, so once you get there, just back stitch and continue sewing from the down part. Okay, then this is how you join it. You can finish up the neckline by adding bias strip to it, and the armhole as well. Okay, so this is a very lovely top, and like I said, I'm going to be trying it out. Can you see? This is the outcome. I think it's looking, good. It's not bad at all. Very lovely top. You can wear it on a jean, skirt, anything. Okay, so this is it. Then be careful when you are sewing the shoulder. Make sure it is very smooth and it's not poking out. All right, then you can use your belt on it. So this is it. Thank you so much. Bye for now.